So you ask, what are we going to do here? We have an HTC HD2, and it's currently running one of the older versions of HyperDroid. It's a custom ROM, and we're going to show you how to take a new updated custom ROM built for NAND, and that's not the SD card method, and get this thing on the phone in, I don't want to say 2 seconds flat, but pretty darn quickly. So there's the phone, and there's a preview of what it looks like as far as the new ROM is concerned. Little screenshots here and there. And what you'll want to do is Google the HyperDroid. Google is your friend. And when it's all said and done, you're going to have an icon on your screen that looks something like this. Can I even zoom in? This thing is not being very friendly. Okay. Doesn't want to zoom in. That's the icon, HyperDroid. Alright, let's turn the light on here. See if that helps out a little bit. Okay, so the method basically is real simple. You've got that icon, which is the download of the ROM, and what you're going to want to do on your HTC HD2, whether you've got the current version of a ROM or maybe you've got something else, as long as you're running the magldr, you have no issues with doing what we're about to do. So the main thing that I would say in order to get the file over is to drop down into, right from the notifications menu, where you've got the USB debugging enabled and the USB transfer. What you then do is click on the USB transfer and then go down to the very bottom. Where are we? Losing track of this phone here. Okay, down there you can see. Okay, maybe you can't see. But I don't know why I can't zoom in on this puppy. Well, what you do is you click in the USB storage. It's going to warn you about applications that are using that SD card may be invalid for the duration of this transfer. You're going to click OK. It's going to do its thing, and then normally on this screen you'll have something that pops up with either a drive letter, or you'll have to manually go into a file manager and look for the new drive letter, which in this case happens to be letter Q. And if you look for the removable disk, which is right there, you click on it, and that is the root directory of your SD card. Now I'll show you right there. I have a HyperDroid, which is the older version, and another one called the Nexus HD2 with Wi-Fi calling fixed. That one for some reason didn't work. We're going to bypass that. But one thing that's very important is that you take the HyperDroid, which is your new download, version 2 I think it is, and you get that thing over here. So you drag it into the SD card. Of course you have to do this normally with the other hand. It's a little difficult to do, to hold the camera and do it, but what can you say, I'm not on a tripod right now. So we're dragging it over there. It's going to make its quick little copy. Let's see how quick is. That's the amount of time that it's going to take to get that ROM over to the camera. And it's a pretty slow process if you think about it. But when it's all said and done, this is what we're going to do. I'll explain what's going to happen while this is doing the transfer. On this phone here, what you're going to do, since you have magldr already downloaded, and if you don't have magldr, you're going to need to root your phone in order to do that with any custom ROM, matter of fact. So when this is done transferring, you're going to turn your USB storage off. Where are we? Right there. Turn the USB storage off. And then unplug this bad boy from the computer, and we will be in the process of loading a custom ROM onto an HD2. And in order to do that, it's real simple. Just shut down the system, the phone, in the clean way. Get it down so it's not rebooting, but it's powered down. And the trick is once it's powered down, you're going to pick up where I'm about to leave off right now because the transfer right there is just about over. Looks like we just have a couple more ticks and that'll be done. As soon as that's done, look at that bad boy. Taking its sweet old time. Okay, it's done. One of the safe ways to eject the phone from your computer without any data loss is to go into your plug and play manager in the tray and you look for what we're looking for, which is the removable disk, which is part of the Android phone. Just click that and it's now safe to remove the hardware. On your phone, you basically just want to turn off USB storage. So I click it and suddenly, after you click it, it says turn on USB storage. I gotta get this camera in right here. Okay, so now shut down your phone. You hold the red key, which is the N key, and on a custom ROM you have a few different options, but all ROMs will have a power off option. So you'll power the thing off. It's going to do its thing. And as soon as the power's off, we are going to root this. We're actually not rooted, because it is already rooted. We're going to load the new custom ROM with version 2. And with any luck, this new ROM will fix my little phone lockup problem. But there's no known issues with this ROM, so go ahead and knock yourself out. Okay, so we are now going to take out the USB cable and make sure you've got at least 50% charge in your phone, otherwise you're an idiot. Okay, this is not good because it's already loading. Okay, stop. Okay. The trick is that when it comes up and your power turns on, that you just hold down that red key, that's if you have a USA model, and just hold it down until you get a menu like this. And if you've got the magldr, you know exactly what this means.
You have a text message.
That's very nice that my tablet has decided to send me a text message. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so what we have here now is the ability to go into a recovery, which is clockwork, and you use the volume keys and volume down all the way until you see AD recovery, which is number 8. There it is right there, AD recovery. So then you click that with the power button, and if you look on top, it's about to do its process of loading, and now we're in clockwork recovery version 3. Not too shabby. And we're in the magldr loader part of it. So what we're going to do now is scroll down. You have a couple of options. Most people like to do the factory reset. I'm going to not do that actually in this case because this is just an upgrade from where we're already at. So you're going to choose the option that says install from zip. So you choose the power button, and then you're going to have a few options here, and the main one that you're going to be concerned with is installing a zip from an SD card. So you press the power button, the green button on that. You get a whole slew of stuff because that's your file manager basically. So just scroll down until you hit the ROM that you want. The one that we want is the CM7, Synergen 7 version 2. And this is a signed ROM, so it's very safe. And in order to get this puppy loaded, press that same key. And there you go. It's going to ask you to confirm. Hit it again. And let's see what happens. It is loading. And it's loading quite well. So while it's doing that, let's just explain real in brief what we've done. On the computer side of things, we've located the HyperDroid ROM CM7. And it's the newest build. It came out on April the 18th, 2011. You need to download that particular image, then mount your USB storage on your phone, transfer that image to your phone, and then you get to start playing with your phone, which is what is going on right now, which is it's actually loading that local image. and it is now complete. So when it's complete, you hit the back button right down here. That takes you to reboot your system. Hit the green button and your system will reboot, and with any luck it will reboot into the new HyperDroid. Let's watch together as we see if it's going to work. Load is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, 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 go. That means it is a winner. So it is now loading the full version of the new HyperDroid, version 2 for CM7. And that is how we do it. So hope you enjoyed this video. It is 10 minutes long, but I think it's pretty informative. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And if you have any questions, just make sure you check out the website. I believe it's thebigjew.com, but if you go to YouTube and /Intel MacBook Pro, that's me. That's the YouTube page. And I'll get a shorter name for that another day. So, thanks again. Contact me over there if you wish. And you have yourself a nice day. Remember, the first boot will always take longer than subsequent boots. That's just for your info. Take care.